Make sure they didn't hostile me. They did not. Credit card is ready. Starting off with a decent early approach. Running some vigor and some... There we go. TS. Meth is on control right already. Ooh, they already started off with a mid duel. Ooh, we got Mind Blast and Traps. He is locked there. He is trying to charge around. Very interesting charge around. And Credit Card gets him. No, I'm sorry. Credit Card got slain. Good duel. We got a good duel hauling out there. Good duels. Very interesting approach we had. With Credit Card going right out after him. And then trying to charge around the Mind Blast field. Definitely a unique approach there. We've got Trap set. Looks like the fight's going to be around here somewhere. He is throwing Invisible Hammers. I'm desynced, obviously. And we have another drop. He must not be wearing a Wisp. I believe one piece of Sorb is allowed in GM. Is that correct, Rek? So he seems to be going down rather quickly. Either he's poorly geared or he's strength glitched wrong. One of the two. He is going down in what looks like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 lightning traps. So I don't know if Meth Lab's just putting out some ridiculous numbers, but that seems a little quick. Good duels. He is calling it already. It's not first to 3. You have 2 more tries. Not over yet. If I didn't have so many typos, people might be a little less confused.
So far, it seems.
So, Rhett, what are you thinking about this duel so far?
The Traps is going to take this one. He doesn't have. He's not stacking enough sword to
He is off to a 4-0 lead. That is quite obvious. No, his life is dropping really quickly. Really quite quickly. We've got G. Pre-trapped and... Oh, he's charging... Oh, and he's already Mind Blast trapped. Yeah, the Pally's just not playing passive enough. I think if the Pally played a little bit more passive, charged around a little bit more, tried to get a little more desync, but still... The Sin's just going straight after him, and he needed to take advantage of that. Well done. On to round 2 for Meth. I don't think that was any surprise. Coming into this tournament, Meth is one of the heavy favorites. He's always a very good dueler. Always puts a lot of FG into his duelers. If you ever want to pick up a decent dueler, pick up one of Meth's. He sells them at the end of ladders typically. So, I think this is only his second trap sin that I've seen out of Meth. Really rather interesting. So that is round 1, fight 1, guys. We're going to have to get Rek here to get another 2 people to get round 2 going. He's going to PM them and let them know what's going on. Check out the stream.
I PM Jew, so see if he shows up. Huh? Yeah, he's online.
Was he online?
Yeah.
They are showing online, correct? Okay. Okay. I'm excited about the Jew. Jew is pretty good. He was recommended by Janami, which is one of the heavy FG banks in JSP. He's sitting on about 35,000 forum gold, which is down about 20,000 recently. He plays both D3 and D2, which is a rare occursion. Most people are smarter and hate D3 by now. And some people just don't learn. So, anybody want to put up some feedback who's watching the stream? That'd be nice. This is one of my early streams, so I could be absolutely awful and talking too much or something. Heads up now would save you a lot of aggravation later. We've got Gretty78 joining the stream, watching. Shout out, Gretty. Well done, well done.
I PM'd Jew and Expense.
Oh, it's a very high-end first-round duel. Should be very interesting. Did you give him the right game name? How do I phrase this so he doesn't feel like he's getting kicked out, but I'm telling him to fucking leave because I don't want him in here with the other duelers. Can you please go? Anybody on the stream have any comments or anything about that first round duel? Anything from anyone? No? Streamers are awfully quiet tonight. It's interesting.
A little comment there.
What are you laughing at, Rick?
The stream is a little bit.
Bring some comedy to this. Who needs extra? Oh, okay. John, fuck Trapsins. This is true. Trapsins are very annoying. There are certain characters that usually typically rape them. Necros being one of them. Javazons can usually do some pretty heavy damage against them. But yes, Trapsins are very annoying. Not the most difficult to play, but very difficult to build well. I find that Trapsins are built wrong 80% of the time. Oh, that is true. Good point out. Well-built druids do tend to beat them with their godly 8k life and their million elemental sword. My personal opinion is druids are assholes and so are Hammerdins. So I allow Trapsins in because I can't kick out everybody. But that's just my opinion. They are welcome in the duel. Don't get the wrong impression. I'm not saying that they're not welcome in the duels. I'm just saying my personal opinion is they can go fuck themselves. So, we've got John here. Oh, and if any viewers want to join the stream, they can PM me in-game. No, not in-game. In JSP. You can send me your Skype info, and if you're not some 2013 random or something, I can invite you to the Skype call, and we can have a little bit better conversations going on here. Greek Gods, Rek is setting up the dueling orders. So who's up next there, Rek?
Much of a reply from them.
We haven't gotten a reply from either Jew or Expense. They have not joined game. I will check my JSP. I have a full inbox. Of course I do. I always have to. Methlab apparently cannot join the chat. He is having difficulties. I am not a Twitch TV expert, but you have to register before you sign in. It is not linked to any other accounts to my knowledge. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, Methlab. Can't help you out there. We can invite him to the Skype call, if that's okay with my color analyst over here, Rek. So Rek, why aren't you entering this tournament? You've got a pretty godly Javazon. Did you think that it would be too biased rolling your Javazon into a tournament hosted by us? People don't like your Javazon. That's because it rapes. It's in Guild Insanity, and we expect very high quality Javazons. His Javazon's sitting on 40 lifers, 9 of them. This early, that is a little sick. Did you ever finish your 5/5s on her? You haven't finished your 5/5s? So you can just say she's not finished. She's not ready for dueling. Even though this is an early tournament, and I'm pretty sure none of these people are ready. He does not have Skype. Sorry, man. Don't know how to help you. Alright. I'm going to ignore the other 9 messages because they all seem to be about trades and guild problems. And I don't give a shit about those right now. What order? What order? Rec has a tournament set up. The first round, what we're doing is we're setting up the tournament as who's online for the first round, because we don't want to disqualify somebody just because they're not online. We will if they're not online in a reasonable amount of time, but for now we're just trying to get 2 people that are online right now to duel each other without giving away who's dueling who. We don't want to like broadcast, hey, Greek Gods is next, who wants to duel him, because the guy with his counter will obviously sign up right away. So we're trying to do it as random as possible, but also as nice as possible for this first round. Second round, that's set in stone. It's going to be straight tournament ladder based after that, or not ladder based. Yeah, bracket based. I don't know why I keep checking my stash. I just hope I get new items by the Diablo 2 gods. They never send them to me. Free Shale Rune in this game. Boom. Gone. Done.
So many people offline. Right now, I've checked probably...
Really? Is the tournament pretty weak? Did you check back... Did you check back in with Greek Gods? And see if... I mean, not Greek Gods, with Jew, and see if he's, like, refreshed his page and gotten the PM. Because they might just be ignoring you, because I set up the tournament. I hope not. You do run the guild. For all of those who want to join Insanity, we are recruiting. We do have some cool competitions going on right now. You get points for doing stuff like running bots and whatnot and being cool. And those bots and PMs and trades and being active, generally being a good guildie, gets you points. At the end of the point system, you'll get a character, a 90 fully geared Amerdin. It's kind of cool. That was donated to us by, whoa, I almost said his name. ODQUES. That is his JSP name. I'm not going to try and speak Spanish. So, Oddque? Let's just call him Oddquest. Alright, so the troll thread died. It is gone, so I can't check with people on that. Hopefully they all signed up on the actual tournament. Ice Smoke showed up. Greek Gods, and
I did.
Let's do 2 different people. Just roll 2 different people. Okay. So, what are their names? So in case they're watching the stream and not checking their JSP, they can hear it. Let's
I've PM'd who else did I PM? I forget already. Oh, Garcia Parra.
Garcia Parra versus Jubilees. Okay, Jubilees, a little bit of background here, runs what is arguably the fastest ball runs in all of JSP. They run about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Very, very fast average. And who is it? Garcia Parra? Isn't that his name? He runs the guild SVS and always has some dominant sources. He's a strong dueler. Jubilees also runs several sources, so we might have an SVS matchup here. It'll be very, very interesting if this is true.
Yeah, I am.
That would be very exciting. Are you giving them the right game info? Okay. Just waiting. For some reason, the sitting on the toilet meme is coming up. Have you ever seen that video, Rack? Sitting on the toilet. Oh, epic. I would sing to you guys, but nobody wants to hear that. No one. Yeah, no, we cannot post that, John. I don't mean to